So it's 7 o'clock Zulu, huh? Or is it 6 o'clock Zulu? Hold on.
6 o'clock.
Blast. Oh wow.
6:20.
Looks good. Whoa, whoa. Curious how this thing's gonna land. I can't arm my spoilers though. Just gonna have to deploy them. Yeah. A340, man, it's a boat. I'm surprised this thing made it, dude. They actually did a good job, to be honest. Blackbox, I mean, yeah, they can do better on the textures and some other things, but hey, the plane made it to Paris. What? Oh jeez, did anyone die? Did someone die? Alright, sweet. Is it nice? It's all we got. Let's just say that. I mean, it's not like, oh man, you gotta get it. It's one of those things where it's like, I mean, if you want to fly the A340, it's the best thing we got, but it's not terrible. But you can't compare it to like the Fly Factor A320 or the FSLabs or anything like that. But I mean, I guess it's only 40 euros, so what do you really want? But it's decent for the price. I mean, I think it's 40 euros for both the A340 and the 330. So for that price, for 20 euros, I think it's pretty good. Oh, sorry, yeah, I was muted. What's up, man? What have you been up to? Having fun in the Airbus? Nice.
I'd like fiber optic cable now.
Well, man, I was just talking about that. We're moving practices, and we're like transmitting a lot now. We're uploading a lot, so we have to upgrade. And they were like, well, there's no fiber going into your building, and that's like a $2,000 build out, and then it's going to be $2,000 a month after that. I'm like, what?
For your office building.
Yeah.
You know they're actually getting ready to start putting out plastic fiber optics now.
What? Really? Yeah, all of our medical imaging, when we scan individuals like CTs and ultrasounds and such, all the DICOM images that have to be sent to our server in the cloud, but we're doing that so much, we're like doing like 3 terabytes a month. It's like we constantly keep going over our limit.
Okay.
Yeah. VATSIM just messaged me and did their pilot alertness check because we've been on for so long. I'm like, sup man, yup, I'm here. Yup. Yeah, so on the side I have I partner with another company to do like management consultant stuff like I used to do. And we just landed a gig with Raven Airlines to do compensation analysis on their pilots. So so I was meeting with their CEO and CO and CFO at Anchorage, and it was cool because their offices, like the CEO's office looks right off, like I was staring at runway 25 and 07 in Anchorage. But like they're right next, like probably about 5 or 6 buildings down. I was seeing that they were, I'm assuming because it's huge and blue, that is that the new Anchorage hangar, or for Alaska hangar?
Yeah, if it's got the outside.
Yeah. Yeah, it was a few buildings down from their Alaska, I don't know, it was some other Alaska. It's on Old International. Yeah, I thought it said, because I was turning the other way, because the Ravens headquarters is, you turn right on South, or on Old International. Theirs is down there, and I saw, it was like a huge, and it's like in their old colors, but I thought it said Alaska Airlines Cargo. It looks gigantic, so yeah, I could believe that.
Yeah. Yeah, friends must be pretty good. Oh, nice. That's where I'm on the blues team. Ah, okay, cool. Yeah. Not your team. Yep. Yep. Sounds it's so funny. I just thought oh, were you? I'm trying to get Zeus to go to Italy with me so we can go see Jimmy. Nice. Yeah, I talked to Jimmy. Actually, we all flew Jimmy and myself. It's probably been about a month or so. After the this theory or discuss the yeah, very like, hey, download this and then like, so I was like, okay, I'll download this. Like, but don't download it yet. They haven't worked the bugs out. Sometimes
Nice.
I'm simulator challenged. Yeah, no, it's pretty good. They've done a couple updates to it. It works pretty well now. They just have a couple of systems. Yeah. So you went from Florida to Washington. Yeah. Yeah, for me, like, I started out in California when I was there.
Yeah, I was at Boeing last week because we're getting ready to, well, we're a year out from our delivery of our Maxes because our deliveries got pushed back because we bought Virgin America. So we're integrating the Airbus in right now. But I was with the Air Force guys. We were down at the delivery center and checking out the Pegasus.
Yeah, I saw so that armored museum up at Payne Field. When you go to the armored museum, it's kind of on the backside of where they do all the production for Boeing. Go on that side where that museum is. That's actually where they're building those Pegasus. So they've got about 6 or 7 of them sitting over there, and you can see like the stages that they're in. Like the first one on the line is like bare metal. Then the second one on the line's got like some Tyvek wrap on it, you know what I mean? And then the third one down the line's got a jetway hooked up to it, and they like look like they're integrating systems into the cockpit. And then like the last couple on the line look like they're ready like for test phases.
Yeah, I was in the delivery hangars at Boeing Field, and they got Pegasus that's pushed in the corner of that hangar because they're running the Max in and out of there, and they're starting to let the airlines come in and out for the Max. And it's pretty funny, like that whole area around the Pegasus is like blocked off. You have to have like different clearance to get near the airplane. But the day that we were there, they had the fence open and they were putting the boom on.
Nice.
So. No. Give it a brother.
And Mo came back to me and was like, hey, we're turning back. And I was like, what? He's like, yeah, we got to turn back. He's like, they just hit the boom for the first time, and one of the booms broke off on one of the tankers. They had 2 tankers, but the one tanker couldn't tank all 8 jets from Kaneohe to San Francisco and make it to their final destination, which was like somewhere up in Montana. So they were like, yeah, we got it. They were like, they had to decide who was turning back. So we ended up having 5, 6 4, 5, and 6 all turned back. 1, 2, 3, 7, and 8 went forward to San Francisco. So we turned back and ended up having to stay 2 more days in Kaneohe because the Air Force didn't have another tanker down there and they had to repair the boom on that one.
And San Francisco's a TDY show though, right? Like they come in and they get a couple of days off before they do anything. If I remember correctly.
No, it's actually kind of jam-packed because you stay in Hawaii longer, so the days off in between are actually minimal. Usually it's like 3 days off in between, but because we traveled on Tuesday from Hawaii, Wednesday you're doing 7 rides, and then Thursday you go right into circles and normal routine stuff. So the days off were very limited in between. We stay in Hawaii an extra 3 days.
Oh yeah.
So it really crunched the schedule. We arrived on Thursday just as they were getting ready to launch circles. So we just had to delay the solos going out on circles until they could get their field brief and all that, and do all the normal stuff. So they ended up going up about an hour later, but we ended up flowing right into the schedule.
So, I'm hearing that you guys are part of the Blue Angels, so where do you guys stay when you go and do your air shows?
Hey Marcus, on your
I
stream.
don't know who that was just talking about. I couldn't hear anything.
Sorry, that was me, Nick. I was wondering when you were part of the Blue Angels, where do you stay when you go to air shows?
Oh, we stay in hotels, normal hotels.
Like fancy ones, or just like regular old Hyatt stuff?
You stay wherever the air show puts you up. Blue Angels really don't have any say in that, so you just stay wherever the people who organize the air show, they're the ones that do all the hotel rooms.
Whatever their space.
Just depends. Yeah, a lot of times it would be like the Hilton Garden Inn, Marriott. I think the most fancy hotel I ever stayed in was in San Diego when we stayed at the Hard Rock. Or yeah, it was the Hard Rock, and the gas is pretty good.
Hey Sid, let me see.
Yeah.
I'm gonna guess I'm pretty good at guessing accents. I'm guessing you're Houston.
No, not even close.
Really?
Kinda. Not really. But it's only 36. Yeah, same here. Yeah, I was at 84 33 tops, and now, yeah, I get 36 coming sideways. Yeah, it's not like terrible. Like, I mean, I literally think it's like one step down from the FS Labs.
I mean, everybody makes fun of it. It doesn't look terrible.
Yeah, it's not like default, but, and the click spots need some work, but I don't know, for 40 euros for 2 planes, I'm not gonna complain too much about it. And it actually made it, like, no issues.
Hey, Marcus.
So,
Remember before I left the boat, remember it was crashing?
yep.
FS Labs.
Was it real? Oh. What the hell?
I needed to uninstall it and reinstall it because I was getting that code where it said,
Ah. Nice.
Visualization of the FS Labs game.
Exactly. I think the textures on the fuselage are pretty good, but the wings is just kind of like, what? Like when you deploy the flaps and the textures that are on the flaps, you're like, okay, no, this is not acceptable at all. Yeah, I think it's just a lot going on.
That should make it run better.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I got it.
Oh, jeez.
They ain't great.
Yeah, and how much is it? 70 bucks?
I will say the system that my
What?
you gotta remember, you know what it's based off of
I do not.
that and the guys who bring the actual
Mmm.
on the license, white package goes. Basically what this
Coming up on top of the cent in 26 minutes. Yeah, but there's like, I can't arm the speed brakes for some reason. Like the click spot should be like a right click, but it doesn't work. Or a left click, doesn't work. But yeah, and it's just, you know, the textures are not anything we want to really be. Nice. We're gonna be halfway to Innsbruck by the time you get on the ground. I know, London only takes an hour. And then from London to Innsbruck is 2 hours.
I know, but it's you. How does it take an hour?
Get the. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I've never heard.
Yeah, we flew out of what, St. Martin, and flew to Paris, 7 hours. I went to crazy Chuck E. Cheese with my kids. Oh my gosh, I hate that place. I know, like I even said it today, I'm like, man, they should deliver. I've never seen a controller on in Paris. Like I used to fly into this a lot from like London and all that. Paris is never on. I don't know what the deal is. Yeah, like really, yeah, I've seen London on, Brussels, Innsbruck. Yeah, it seems illuminated. Look, as I say it. Exactly. And I gotta figure out, I don't know if he has ATIS running. I don't know what the winds are down there. Let me check. God dang it, why isn't AVAITIONLABS picking that up yet? I don't. Well, I mean, I guess we don't have a route that actually is direct from Paris to Lowy. It's from London. 160. Yeah, yeah. Oh, yeah, yeah. So EGLL, yeah. To Lowy. I'll fly it with you. Why not? I know. Last time I was just talking about it. Sucks about the malware. And I'm like, yes, but they fixed it. Blah, blah, blah. Let's see here. Yeah, I still don't see ATIS even on VATSIM, so I don't. Where are you getting that from? You're just on VATStastic or something? Yeah, I got the weather. I want to see what the active runways are because I'm expecting, I think 1.6. Oh, I was expecting 09. That's right. There's only 08, 09, and 26. And 27. So there's no 1, 2 anyway. Yeah, I'm going to stick with 09. He's probably going to switch me over to 26, if anything. Yeah, I would love to stay. Yeah, unless he's like, yeah. I'll just stick what I am. Exactly. Exactly. But there's nothing. Hey, is there more cookies, buddy? That wasn't a bad flight. Yeah. Really? Yeah, I've seen where, like, if stuff doesn't pick up, like, for anchorage, it's not picking up the new AFCAT, and I know there's forums where you can update it. I just haven't looked into it, but I know how irritating that would be if, like, it still says 3.2 when I know it's not 3.2, it's 3.3. But there's ways to update it and all that.
It's more of like
Oh, that sucks. Yeah, I remember I was flying out of Chicago, and they were like telling me runways and taxiways, and I'm like, wait, what? Like, that's not what? And that's when I'm like, oh, the airport's old. My map that I'm looking at is old. It's just like it was all jacked up. What the hell was that? Somebody. That's interesting. Oh, because we're only an hour away. I saw it said EGLL traffic departing runway 09, and I'm like, London? But I guess we're not that far away from London, I guess. Oh, okay. Hey, no. Stop, buddy. I was hoping my son was going to be sleeping by now, but that ain't the case. Yeah, it's always like the older one fell asleep. I'm like, what? Why are you asleep? And the little one is like trying to yank. He loves to, like, when I'm not looking, like slam the throttle all the way back and then yank up on the throttle and then run away. Or yank up on the yoke. Like pitch up like crazy. What are you doing? I hope I still have Heathrow installed. I think I do. I wish I would have bought the Airsoft Heathrow versus UK 2000. Okay, back off. You're fucking kidding me.
a nice flight.
Marcus, it looks like they have a 700 cargo paint out. Did you see that one yet? For the PMPG.
Say that again?
The cargo paint job for the PMPG 700. The Alaska cargo.
I need that in my life right now.
Did you say you need?